Okay, man versus golf hole challenge from Royal Portrush. I'm crouched down because it's a little bit windy still, and when I get up these steps here, I'll be on the 5th tee. Very exposed and elevated position. I can't get the drone up either because it is, like I said, just a little bit too windy, but seriously, the view from up here is absolutely magnificent. I will zoom in to the green now and give you a little bit of an idea of what the route is. Anyway, it looks to me as though it's a dogleg sort of left to right and meanders its way down to the green right on that Atlantic Ocean. It just looks stunning. I've seen this hole from perched up high from a hotel that sits up on the road up there, and stared down at it, and I'm about to play it and I can't wait to give it a go. Okay, I don't know whether you'll catch me because of the high winds, but I'm going with 3 wood. It's something like 380 yards. It's a par 4. I don't know the stroke index, but who cares, eh? Let's just play it as it lies, no shots, and see how I get on. Once again, I don't know if you can hear me or you got that. A little bit too much cut, but the wind is coming strong off of my left. Bunker down on the right hand side. I'm a long way from it, but I think I'm on a bit of short stuff anyway, or at least not too far from it. But again, fingers crossed and hope it's buggy down. That you would get away with this shot when it's the Open Championship weekend, because I would imagine all this will be a lot heavier than it is now, and I'm quite a way short of that bunker. I don't know what I was looking at there, because that's another 50-60 yards on, but like I said, I've got a shot in, but the idea you want to be a lot further left off the tee than what I was, and play it like that dogleg, because it all canvas round from the left. 120 in. I don't know how you get these balls to stop, but we'll give it a go. As you can see, I set it off way left because that wind is still cutting right across me. I think that's pretty good, I'll take that. Hopefully you got that from the footage that I got on this little camera as well, but you see how awkward that first putt was. But to be fair, I left myself a fairly straightforward 4-footer back and didn't make it, unfortunately. So assuming I don't get any shots on that, that's 1 up to Royal Portrush. Okay, so once again, all introductions and chats that we have will probably nestle down somewhere and not necessarily up on the tee, which is to my left. 7th hole here at Royal Portrush. It's one of the new ones that they've built. It's a par 5. 530 yards. We just watched a few people play it and finding a fairway. It isn't easy. I'm right into the teeth of the wind. Couldn't have picked anything more difficult for the 2nd hole, and I'm already 1 down. Absolutely great start anyway. That's found the fairway. With every good links track, these fairways are always there. The cambers always feed your ball into them, and that's exactly what's happened here. Perfect drive, at least I thought it was, has ended up right back into one of these bunkers, and now it's pitching wedge out. Back into the middle of the fairway in play and see what we can do from there. For a minute there I thought I played that shot really well, but it's checked up on me. I thought these greens were going to be a lot quicker than that once I got to that brow, but I'll take that. I've got to make a 5 if to hold that putt. Just check the stroke index, it's stroke index 3, so I've got 1 for the win or 2 for the half. The audio's okay because it's really blustery, and I just hope that you can hear me, so there's not as much chat as we'd normally have on these man versus golf hole challenges. Real tough par 5 straight into the wind. I took a bogey 6 and I'm happy with that, to be fair. Great, this is a brand new hole, don't forget, to Portrush, and it looks as though it's been here for absolute years, and so pleased with the 6. That's a half, but Portrush remains 1 up on the average golfer. Okay, so we're going to play the next new hole, which is the 8th at Portrush. I'm going to do it for 2 reasons. One, because it's another one of the new holes, so it'll be great for you to see this one. But also because the weather's took a little bit of a turn, and from the sunny start that we had, it's going a little bit grim. So I want to get these in before, well, before I don't get the chance maybe. Anyway, this is 410 yards. It's a par 4. It's stroke index, I think, 13, so no shots again on this one. I'm going to need to birdie it to get back to a half, because don't forget the course is 1 up at the moment. Hope you got that one on the ball flight. It was almost the perfect tee shot, but I've just pulled up. There's a little bit of rough top right hand corner. Looked a perfect ball flight, but like I said, it's just bounced just a yard short, and I think it's just held it up a bit. Otherwise it looked absolutely perfect from off the club. You won't get that one on the camera, but I can tell you it pitched on left side of the green and has rolled through to the back. I don't know what's on the back of the green, but it doesn't seem too bad, but it's unlikely that I'm going to get that birdie to bring me level with the course. That's what happens when you try and get cute and you just ain't good enough for it. These greens are so punishing. The iron that I just played in was a pretty decent iron, to be fair. It's run back into this little swale, and I thought, again, nice little chip up. Perhaps needed an extra yard or so just to get it up to the top and release to the hole, but didn't get it, and it rolls straight back down. And although it hurts you when you see it come back down, you've got to respect the golf course and the design of it again, and it still, oddly enough, puts a smile on my face. So we'll move camera and I'll have another go. hope we've got that on the... I just hold it. I hope we press record with somebody up on the green here. Did we press record? I'm getting the thumbs up. I just can't believe that. This game is an odd game, isn't it? And I've just had a chip that rolls straight back to me. Try the same one again, give it a little bit more. I wasn't going to stay down here again, and I've gone and rifled it straight into the pin and into the hole for a 4. A great way to finish. The sun has come back out. It's put a massive smile on my face. What a place this is. I'm only 8 holes in, and I'm going to get you a lot more footage around the place. But for now, Royal Portrush is 1 up on the average golfer. It wins, it beats me. It nearly gave me a hiding, to be fair, but I got away with just 1 down in the end. It could have been 3 down. Absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you to Royal Portrush for having the average golfer and the man versus golf hole challenge. As always, hit that like button, comments down below, and I'll see you soon. But I'll be replaying that one in my mind later on when I go to bed.